can't believe it. Charity and Miguel are back together.
Well, maybe not.
What do you mean? Look at them. How could she do this? She promised Death that she wouldn't go back to Miguel. She knows that if she does, Death will take my baby. Oh, God. Maria's gonna die. And I'm gonna end up without Miguel and without my baby. And I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life.
Just calm down, dear. And maybe there's still some hope. Just keep watching.
Looks like Miguel and Charity are back together.
I'll bet he's glad he changed his mind and decided to come up to see her.
And I'll bet Kay is furious that he did.
Too bad. Kay's my friend, but I hate the way she keeps trying to come between Miguel and Charity.
Me too. Those two are soulmates. Like Grace and me, they belong together.
No. Miguel, no.
Charity, what?
We can't do this. We can't be together. Not now, not ever.
Beth is the one that ran me down with that car, Ethan. I know it.
Honey, but why? Why would Beth do something like that?
I told you. She probably found out that I tried to talk to Dr. Culver, and she's scared that I'm getting close to her secrets. Secrets that could reveal what really happened to Sheridan's baby.
Honey, this whole idea that you have about Beth kidnapping Sheridan...
Look, I know you don't believe me,
honey,
but
I don't care about that. All I care about is that you are all right and that you didn't sustain any injuries from that hit-and-run accident, okay?
Ethan, this was not an accident. Beth deliberately ran me down. That crazy bitch, she tried to kill me.
Ms. Wallace? Is Beth here? I need to speak to her about Gwen Winthrop.
What if Gwen knows that I was the one that ran her down? That's why Luis is here to arrest me.
It's very important that I speak to her now.
It's about Gwen, you say?
Yes, she's told me some very disturbing things about Beth.
Get rid of him now, or you're gonna go to the psych ward too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an explanation, but that's why I have to speak to Beth now.
Oh, I'm afraid you can't do that right now.
Why not?
She's indisposed.
What do you mean indisposed?
All I know is that she took to her bed.
Okay, will you please go get her for me?
Oh, I would like to, but I can't.
But Miss Wallace, look, I'm afraid that I can't take no for an answer on this one. I really need to speak to Beth.
Well, honey, you know, I already told you that
okay.
she...
Okay. Look, if Beth won't come to me, then I'm just going to have to go to her. Beth. My God.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Honey, we have no proof that it was Beth driving the car that hit you.
Oh, it was Beth.
But you yourself said you didn't actually see the driver's face.
I know it was her.
Honey, how do you know?
It's just something about her.
It's a little vague, don't you think?
Ethan, I know that Beth Wallace ran me down, okay?
Hit and run. It's a very serious crime, Gwen.
Well, so is kidnapping and baby stealing.
Gwen.
Okay, look, I don't have any proof that Beth kidnapped Sheridan either. But it would certainly explain why Sheridan thinks Beth's baby's hers, right?
Honey, I know you hate to see Sheridan in that psych ward. So do I. But the doctors think she's delusional, that the loss of her baby has affected her so deeply that the only way she can cope with this is by telling herself that Beth's baby is hers.
Yeah, I know what the doctors think. But I still don't trust Beth, and I still think that she tried to kill me.
Honey, we can't just go hanging crimes on Beth unless we know for certain. And to be honest with you, I'm beginning to worry that your distrust of Beth is fueling all these suspicions.
Are you, trying to tell me this is just my imagination? That being hit by a car was just some figment of my imagination?
No, of course not. I'm just saying we don't have any proof that it was Beth. And until we do, we can't accuse her.
Nurse?
Yes, Dr. Culver?
I had an emergency call. Where can I find the patient?
What's the patient's name?
She didn't give one. She told my nurse she was bleeding and would meet me at the ER. I'm sure she's here by now.
I'm sorry, doctor. I don't know anything about it.
Wonder if this was a hoax.
Why would somebody do something like that?
I don't know. I wonder if it was that crazy woman, Beth Wallace.
Who's that?
Suffice it to say, if I ever see her or her friend, they'll both be exceedingly sorry.
Beth, what happened? What's wrong with you? Let me get you some water.
I'm sick, Luis.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's the flu, I think. You better keep your distance so you don't get infected.
Never mind me. What about the baby?
Mother's taking care of him so he doesn't catch whatever I am.
Oh, clever, Bethy. Evil, but clever.
But when did this all start?
This afternoon, I suddenly felt like I got hit by a 10-ton truck.
How do you think Gwen felt when you hit her?
I started getting all achy and I got the chills, you know, and I got all lightheaded and I finally just collapsed into the bed and I crawled under the covers. I can barely move.
You have a temperature?
It sure feels like it.
Yeah, I bet you're burning up.
Feel better now, Kay?
Finally. Charity is actually thinking of somebody other than herself for a change. And telling Miguel that they can't be together anymore. Whew.
Yes, but of course she said that before. And the moment Miguel comes a-courting, she goes back on her word. She simply can't resist him.
But a life is at stake here, okay? My daughter's. If she goes back on her deal with Death and reconciles with Miguel, Death will claim Maria's soul. No, I'm not gonna let that happen.
And you know, if Charity and Miguel make love, then Endora and I are goners too.
Well, then help me keep them apart. Do your witch thing. Conjure up some magic. Do something, Tabitha, please.
How can you say that, Charity? How can you say that we can't ever be together?
It just has to be this way.
But why? I love you with all of my heart, okay? And I know that you love me. You can't just push me away. We're meant to be together. We have to be.
We can't be.
Why? Charity, answer me. Why can't we be together?
You have responsibilities, Miguel. You have to take care of the baby. You have to take care of Kay. I just get in the way.
How can you even think that? Okay, I've told you over and over again that I can be responsible for Kay and our baby and still be with you.
It's impossible.
This is all Kay's doing. She's using my niece to make Charity feel guilty about her relationship with Miguel.
Yeah, and it's wrong. Charity and Miguel are meant to be together. They are soulmates.
We can't just stand around doing nothing, Simone. Come on.
Charity, we can work this out.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Miguel. Will you excuse us a second?
Yeah, why not?
going on? You can't let Kay come between you and Miguel.
You guys, you don't understand. It's not just Kay. It's the baby. She has to be looked after.
I can help look after her.
Me too, and my dad will help out too, and so will Miguel's mother.
There's no reason why you and Miguel being together would affect the baby.
You don't understand.
Yes, we do. You're a good person. You're always putting other people's happiness first. But it's time you started thinking about making Charity happy. Putting yourself first. You and Miguel belong together.
I could strangle that sister of mine. Yeah, and Simone, my ex-best friend. Always putting their noses into things that are none of their business. Butt out!
In my heart, I always knew that you and Miguel were meant to be together. And yes, I understand that you're concerned about Kay and the baby. But Miguel said that he would always be there for them, make sure they had everything that they needed.
Miguel needs you. Think about that, Charity. He'll never be happy without you.
No! If you go back to him, you'll kill my baby!
You are my passion for life.
Ethan, you are a lawyer and you are taught to err on the side of caution. But in my heart and in my gut, I know that Beth tried to kill me today. And I know that somehow she got her hands on Sheridan's baby.
Honey, even Luis believes that the baby died. He's certain he's the father. Now, if Luis believes that his baby is dead, why won't you?
I know it sounds impossible, and I don't even know how she did it, but I have my suspicions that Beth kidnapped Sheridan, delivered her baby, and then stole him. And you can laugh if you want.
Honey, that's the last thing I feel like doing.
Martin is Sheridan's baby. And Ethan, if I can just prove that, then Sheridan can have her baby back. A child should not be taken away from its mother. It is not right.
Look, I know you miss Sarah. I miss her too. But is it possible that this suspicion that you have that Beth's baby is Sheridan's, that you might somehow reunite mother and child is just your way of projecting your own longing to have your baby back?
Ethan, please.
Just think about what I'm saying.
I don't know. Look, in my heart, I would give anything if we could have our little Sarah back.
We both know it's not possible, okay? She's gone. We buried her.
And I know that. But honey, if it can't happen for us, I want it to happen for Sheridan. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that that happens.
When?
And you can't talk me out of it. I'm determined to talk to Dr. Culver and see what I can find out about Beth's pregnancy, because it's not what it seems. I know that.
The police haven't received any emergency calls either, Dr. Culver.
The idea that I was called down here on a wild goose chase is maddening. All right, I'm going to head on home.
As long as you're here, will you take a quick look at a hit-and-run victim that was just brought in? Another doctor has already examined her, but she's trying to get pregnant, and she's afraid that the accident might have affected her chances. Since you're an OBGYN, it might reassure her if you looked at her.
Where's the chart?
Thank you, doctor. I'm sure you can answer any questions she has.
God, I can't even believe how hot you are, Beth.
I'm so hot.
What's going on?
It's Bethy. She's burning up with fever.
Oh, you do look pretty sick, Beth. How did that happen?
Okay.
heating pad. Okay. Now, get under the bed and you start turning this control up, okay? But not too hot. This thing is relic. Mother said if it overheats, it'll start sparking and burning. So be careful.
Yeah, Bethy, you had better be careful. You certainly don't want to monkey around with the fever.
There you go. Look, I'm gonna get you a wet washcloth. See if we can get this fever down before it gets any worse, okay?
Thank you, Louise.
All right. Oh my God. What happened to Beth? Jesus, she went up in smoke. It's like spontaneous combustion. Hallelujah. You did it, Precious. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. We finally did it. We finally got rid of her. I'm so glad I have you. Mwah.
Ow! Precious, turn down the heat.
Be right there, Beth.
What do you think you're doing, Kay?
Trying to strangle Charity.
You don't have the power to reach through that water and grab Charity like I do when my powers are working.
Yeah, well, I can try. I will not let her have Miguel, and I will not let my baby die.
Let's see if I have a little juice left.
It's not raining. Where did that water come from?
I'm sorry, Kay. That's all I can manage.
Oh, Charity is such a liar. She's reneging on her deal with death. She's getting back together with Miguel. No, I'm not going to let that happen. Nobody threatens my daughter's life. Nobody. I'm going to stop Charity once and for all. And you're going to help Tabitha.
All right. I'm trying. I have a lot to lose too, you know.
Is anything wrong, Charity?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I just thought I felt some raindrops.
But we're inside. It's not raining. Here, use this.
Thanks. Thank you. I think this is our cue to leave.
Hey, you know, I think I'm going to go for another dip in the hot tub. You want to come, Cuddleberry?
You know, I'd love to, but I told my dad I'd call him around now. But you go ahead.
I can't believe how fast Reese got in shape. Look at those muscles. You better be careful some snow bunny doesn't jump on him in the tub.
I trust Reese.
I was serious about what I said before. I'm not going to give up on us, Charity. Okay, I'm never going to give up. I love you too much. There's no way that I could ever be happy without you in my life.
I can't be happy without you either.
Then stop pushing me away. I don't get it. I mean, don't you love me anymore?
Of course I do.
Well, then that's all that matters.
Sometimes love isn't enough, Miguel.
It is for us. And I'm not letting you go.
No! her go, Miguel. I won't lose our baby just so Charity can steal you from me.
That's right, Kay. You've got to fight.
I don't need a cheerleader, Tabitha. I need a witch to cast a spell, conjure up something that will split Charity and Miguel apart before I lose him forever.
All right, all right. I'll try again. It appears my zap has lost its zip.
No!
Yeah.
Look, whatever started you doubting us, we can work it out. I know we can.
I wish I was as sure as you are, Miguel.
Don't just stand there, do something!
No matter what I do, I can't increase my powers. They are at minimal strength right now.
Well, can't you cast a spell or something?
Not one that will prevent Miguel and Charity getting together.
Wake up, Endora.
Why?
If she had enough powers to give Reese that ripped body, she might have enough powers to rip Charity Miguel apart.
Oh, no. We can't wake Endora up.
Why not?
Because she gets very cranky when she's woken out of a sound sleep.
Well, I don't care.
Well, you will if Endora is shocked awake. I mean, she might lash out and use her power to turn us into a couple of toads. No, we will wait until she wakes up on her own, and then we will enlist her help.
We can't wait, Tabitha. Miguel and Charity are getting closer by the minute.
Well, Endora will be awake in a minute.
There's no time. I've got to go up to the ski lodge and stop them myself.
Kay, don't go rushing off half-cocked. Do something rash and everything could backfire on you.
Yeah? Well, I can't just stand around here waiting for a magic spell that probably won't ever happen.
Well, what do you think you're going to do when you get up there?
I'm not sure. Let's see. They're all up there snowboarding, right?
Yes.
Well, Charity's new at that. Accidents happen all the time on the slopes, right?
You mean...
Well, why shouldn't something happen to Charity? She's inexperienced. All kinds of bad things could happen to her on those mountains. None of them good.
Kay, don't you think you should think this through, dear? Dear. Oh, I hope...
The doctor will be in a moment.
Hey, I have an idea. How about we forget about everything and you try to get some rest?
I'll rest after I find out if Dr. Culver knows anything that'll prove my suspicions about Beth.
Okay. I'm gonna get something to drink. Do you want something?
No, thanks.
I'll be right back.
I know that my suspicions about Beth are far-fetched. I just have to get Ethan to believe me. Hello? Mother, I'm fine. Don't you think I know how lucky I was? Beth Wallace wanted me dead. Oh, I'm convinced it was Beth. And she came damn close to getting what she wanted.
Excuse me. Is this a good time?
Yes. Mother, I'm gonna have to call you back, okay? Another doctor just came in. Bye. Hi, the nurse told me you'd be stopping by, but another doctor already examined me.
Oh, I know. But the nurse said you had some anxiety because you've been trying to get pregnant. I'm an OBGYN.
Oh, well, yes, actually. My husband and I want to have a child very much, and I'm afraid that maybe this accident might have hurt our chances.
Well, the results of your x-rays and initial lab work didn't indicate any problem. But just to make sure, I'll give you a quick examination if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Okay. Lie back, please. Just relax. You have had a baby, and relatively recently.
Yeah, my daughter, she was born prematurely, and she didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
That's why it's really important that I get pregnant again soon.
I understand.
I mean, of course, you know, having another baby could never, ever replace my Sarah, but I really want to give my husband another child.
Well, physically, I don't see any reason why you can't. Physically, you seem to be in fine shape.
Well, that's a relief. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Always happy to offer good news to a patient.
I'd give anything if I were pregnant again right now.
So refreshing to meet someone so loving and so maternal. I wish all my patients were like you.
But they're not?
Some. Certainly not all. I had one patient recently who, for God only knows what reason, was faking her pregnancy.
Faking?
I'm convinced she was.
I can't believe that.
Oh, this woman was a real crackpot. And if I ever see her again, I'll have some hard questions to ask her. And I'll want answers.
Oh, my God. That's what happened. You're soaking wet here.
It's the fever.
Beth. Beth, I'm really worried about you. I think you need to see a doctor.
No, I just have to rest, okay? I've just been running around like a maniac after the baby.
Oh, you're a maniac, all right.
Beth, I wish that there was something else I could do for you.
No, just knowing that you care means a lot.
Oh, that's great. Now you're making me feel guilty.
Why, Luis?
A little embarrassed to say, actually.
Oh, no, honey. Now, come on, don't you ever be embarrassed around us. Just speak up here. Go on. Tell us what you have to say.
I came here to question you.
What?
Gwen Winthrop was hit by a car earlier today.
Why? Oh, my God, that's horrible. Is she all right?
Well, thankfully, yes. But the person who hit her didn't stop, and somehow Gwen's got this idea in her head that you were driving the car.
Why in the world would she think me hit Gwen and then not stop?
I know. Look, it's ridiculous, and I told her, but...
Okay, why would she think that for even a moment?
All right, look. Let's not get all upset here, okay? Now, obviously, it was a mistake. I can see how sick you are.
You have no idea.
And you couldn't have gotten out of bed, much less driven a car.
No, of course not.
Oh. Afraid that's not all.
What, there's more bad news?
Gwen, she doesn't think that Martin is your child.
What?
She thinks that you kidnapped Sheridan and then took her baby.
Okay, that is crazy. Please.
I know.
Yeah, oh, boy, is that crazy.
I was pregnant. I gave birth to Martin. You were here right after he was born, Luis.
I know.
Where would she get such a horrible idea?
You know that Sheridan and Gwen are very close, and Gwen knows that Sheridan has this idea that Martin is her baby.
Well, he isn't.
I know. Okay?
Okay.
But maybe... All right, perhaps Gwen still cannot accept the loss of her baby, too, and this is a manifestation of all the pain that she's feeling as well. You think? I don't...
That's exactly what... Look, I feel terrible for Gwen. And for Sheridan, okay? But, I mean, I can't imagine losing my child.
You are a monster, Beth, a monster.
Beth, you are burning up.
She deserves to burn in hell.
Beth, you're even hotter than before. You need to get to it.
No, and I'm not going to any hospital, okay?
Beth, why not? You need to see a doctor.
Ow!
All right, that's it. That's it. You're in pain too, Beth. I'm taking you to a hospital, all right? I'm not taking no for an answer.
No!
Oh, yes. People die in sporting accidents all the time. Skiing, snowboarding, hit a tree, go flying off a cliff. So if Jody had a little mishap, it wouldn't be that unusual. She'd just be another statistic.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport. The thrill of victory.
Hasta la vista, Charity!
And the agony of defeat.
Look out below.
Charity! Dear God! I'm sorry. She built up so much speed coming down the hill. There was nothing I could do to save her. Charity. Oh.
It's okay, Miguel. I'm here.
Poor, sweet Charity. She'll never know what hit her.
I wonder what you're dreaming about, my darling little demonette. I can only imagine the mayhem. There you are. Did you have a lovely sleep? Huh? Oh, we've had a lot of excitement around here while you were sawing logs. Oh, yes. Miguel's mother came over. Yes, that's right. Pilar. And she gave her son money to go snowboarding and skiing in the mountains with Charity. Well, you can imagine how that sat with Kay, can't you? It didn't. So now she's on her way up there, bound and determined to break up their reunion. And I can't help being a little skeptical, you know. As our Kay is a loose cannon. Instead of splitting them up, she might gum up the works for the rest of us. Oh, Endora, I wish there was something I could do to help things along. You know what will happen if Miguel and Charity reunite, don't you? That's right. Yeah. It'll be curtains for you and me. And all those eons of evil doings and anarchy will have been for naught. The question I have for you, my little Endora, is can you think of anything to help them? Ah, I see that little twinkle in your eye. What mischief have you come up with?
I almost forgot. I haven't even registered yet. Don't go anywhere, okay? We still have a lot to talk about. I love you.
Charity, where are you going?
Charity, what is it?
This. Mr. Winthrop.
Yes.
I know how upset your wife is, how anxious she is to get pregnant. A pregnancy specialist just happened to be here, so I asked him to look in on her.
Oh.
His name is Dr. Culver.
Culver?
He specializes in difficult pregnancies.
I know. Gwen had an appointment with him and it was canceled.
Well, he's with her now.
It's a coincidence.
You're telling me that a woman actually faked her pregnancy?
That's right.
That is awful. I mean, to lie about being pregnant when you're not is disgusting.
No, I couldn't agree more.
Children are so precious. God, I would give anything to have my Sarah back.
Unfortunately, not all women have your maternal instinct.
Yeah, even so. To lie, I mean, how How did she do it?
I won't bore you with the details, but if I ever see this patient again, or her friend, they'll both get a piece of my mind. Let's not waste any more time on them, okay? They're not worth it. What's important now is to take care of you.
Well, as long as I can get pregnant again, that is all that matters.
Now, as I said, physically you seem perfectly fine. You know what? Let me just go have another look at your latest lab work.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Sure.
Hey.
Hey.
How'd it go with Dr. Culver?
Dr. Culver, what are you talking about?
The nurse said he came in to examine you.
That was Dr. Culver?
Yes, the nurse said that she sent him in here to see you.
Oh my God, I didn't even ask of his name. That was Dr. Culver. Ethan, please go get him, bring him back. Bring him back now, go, please. Oh, finally, I'm gonna find out what Beth's been up to.
Really, I'm fine, Louise.
Oh my God, no, you're not. Not here, you're not, Beth. I'm taking you to the hospital.
No, actually, I'm feeling much better. I think it's passing, whatever it was.
Beth, no arguments. Look, I'm gonna pull the car around. I'll be right back.
Louise, wait!
You have done it now, Missy. You have done it.
Get out, Mother, get out!
Oh, you have got to see the irony in this one, Missy. First, you make an emergency to get Dr. Culver to go down to the hospital so he won't talk to Gwen. Then you run Gwen over with a stolen car. Guess what? Sending her to the same hospital. Now, you are going to wind up in the middle of your own nightmare.
Damn it, Mother, shut up! Ow, it's burning! Bridget, turn off the heat. Get out from under the bed. God, get out right now! This is not... Ow! Burn it!